Hey there, are you interested in programming but don't know which language to start with? I got you covered. My name is Mystery Coder. I'm 14 years old and a certified full stack developer by White Hat Junior. And today I'm here to help you figure out which programming language is right for you. In this video, I will break out some languages that are going to be huge in 2025 and help you choose one based on your interest. We are going to dive deep into the four of the hottest fields in tech: web development, app development, game development, and cybersecurity. Each of these fields has its own set of tools and languages, and we will cover what makes each one unique. Think of this as your roadmap to navigating to the exciting world of programming. Complete beginner, or you have already dabbled in a bit of code, this video is gonna be your one stop to figure out which programming language aligns best with your aspirations. Let's get started. Alright, let's kick things off with web development. If you want to create those stunning web applications that people interact with online, web development is the way to go. Now, web development has two major areas: front end and back end. Front end development is all about the visuals you see on websites, the buttons you click, the layouts of the page, the cool animation, all that good stuff. It's like designing the face of the website. To create awesome front-end experience, you need to learn the three core languages: HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. HTML is like the skeleton of your website, providing the basic structures and elements. CSS is where you get to style things up, adding colors, fonts, and making it look visually appealing. Then comes JavaScript, which brings out our website to life with interactivity, animations, and dynamic content. Now let's move on to the backend, the behind the scenes engine of our website. This is where all the magic happens. Data is handled, processed, and stored. It's like the brains of your operation. For backend development, you will be working on with languages like JavaScript, Python, or PHP. Each of these languages has its strengths. JavaScript is super versatile and can have use for both front end and back end, making it a popular choice for full stack developers. Python is known for its readability and simplicity, making it great for beginners. Java is powerhouse language often used for enterprise level applications, and PHP is a classic language widely used for server-side scripting. The cool thing about web development is that you can choose to specialize in either front end or back end, or you can become a full stack developer and master both. And the best part is, if you learn JavaScript, you have already on your way to becoming a full stack developer. JavaScript is like the Swiss Army knife of web development. You can use it for everything from building interactive maps to create animations to handling backend data. It's a super valuable skill to have in your toolkit. So if you are interested in creating websites and web apps that people use every day, web development is definitely worth exploring. And with languages like JavaScript, Python, Java, and PHP at your disposal, you will have the power to bring your web development ideas to life. All right, so you are interested in building mobile apps that people can use on their phone? That's awesome. App development is super very exciting field, and it's only getting bigger. Now, when it comes to app development, you have main parts you can take: native development and cross-platform development. Now let's start with native development. This is where you build apps especially for a particular operating system like iOS or Android. If you are developing for Android, you will be working with Java or its modern counterpart like Kotlin. Java has been around for ages and it is super powerful, while Kotlin is newer, more concise, and gaining popularity rapidly. On the other hand, if you are developing for iOS, you will be using Swift or Objective-C. Swift is Apple's newer language known for its speed, safety measures, while Objective-C has been around longer and is still in use in many existing iOS apps. So native development gives you an advantage of building apps that are highly optimized for a specific platform. But it also means you need to learn different languages and tools for each platform. Now let's talk about cross-platform development. This approach lets you build apps for both iOS and Android using a single code base, which can be a huge time saver. One of the most popular tools for cross-platform development is React Native. And guess what? It uses JavaScript. So if you have already dipped in your toes into the web development with JavaScript, you have a head start here. Another popular option is Flutter, which uses Dart programming language. Flutter is known for its fast development cycles and beautiful customizable UI elements. So both native and cross-platform development have their pros and cons. Native gives you optimal performance and access to all platform-specific features, while cross-platform saves your time and resources by letting you build from multiple platforms with a single code base. Ultimately, the best approach depends on your specific project requirements and your own preference. Alright, now it's time to level up you and talk about game development. If you are passionate about gaming and dream of creating the next big hit, game development could be the perfect path for you. Now, when it comes to building games, there are two popular game engines that reside supreme: Unity and Unreal Engine. Now, let's start with Unity. Unity is a fantastic game engine known for its beginner friendliness and versatility. It uses to create a wide range of games from mobile puzzle games to stunning three-dimensional RPG. One of the coolest things about Unity is that it uses C# or even JavaScript for scripting. So if you are familiar with either these languages, you will feel right at home. C# is popular object-oriented language, while JavaScript, as we described, it is super versatile. Now on the other side of the arena, we have Unreal Engine. Unreal Engine is the powerhouse known for delivering high-quality real-time graphics. It uses an engine behind of some of the most visually impressive games out there. Unreal Engine primarily uses C# for programming, and C is known for its performance and control, making it ideal for complex games that demand a lot from your hardware. But there is the interesting part. Unreal Engine also has something called Blueprint. Blueprint can visually scripting language that uses nodes instead of code, making it super beginner friendly. You can actually design awesome game mechanics and interactions visually without writing a single line of code. So whether you choose Unity with C# or JavaScript or Unreal Engine with C or Blueprint, you will have the tools to create incredible game. Both engines have their strengths and cater to different types of games and developers. Unity is great for beginners and those who want a more versatile engine, while Unreal Engine excels on high-end graphics and realism. Alright, let's dive into the world of cyber security. If you are fascinated by hacking, security, and the idea of protecting systems from digital threats, cybersecurity is calling you. Now, cybersecurity is all about understanding how systems work, identifying vulnerabilities, and building defenses to keep those systems safe from attacks. It's like a digital detective and a guardian all rolled into one. To excel in cybersecurity, you need a deep understanding of operating systems like Windows, Mac OS, and especially Linux. Linux, particularly a distribution called Kali Linux, is widely used for security testing and ethical hacking. It's a powerful tool in a cybersecurity profession's arsenal. You will also want to learn C. Now, I know we just talked about C in a context of game development, but it's also crucial for cybersecurity. Why? Because it allows you to dig deep into system level programming, understanding how software interacts with the hardware, and that's where you can cover potential weakness. Think of this way. The more you understand how things work at a fundamental level, the better equipped you are to find and fix those weaknesses. Security flaws. C gives you that deep understanding, but cybersecurity isn't about technical skills. It also requires critical thinking, problem solving, and a knack for thinking like a hacker. Okay, you need to anticipate how something might try to exploit a system and stay one step ahead. So if you are ready to dive into the world of ethical hacking, penetration testing, and safeguarding digital assets, cybersecurity is incredibly rewarding and in demand field to pursue. And that's all for today. I hope this video helped you understand the different fields of programming and which language might be fit best for your goals. Just comment it down below. And whether it's web development, app development, game development, or cyber security, each path has something exciting. If you enjoy the video, hit the thumbs up button and don't forget to subscribe for more content on programming, freelancing, tech, and comment below and tell me which path is much cooler for you. And see you in the next video. Until then, stay tuned and keep coding. Thanks for watching. Signing off, Mr. Coder.